Hello everybody, they call me Muse and I welcome you back to Shadow Gambit, the Cursed Crew. It's been about a week since I started playing now, and this is episode 13 that I'm recording, so should give you some idea of how much of a good time I'm having.
How can I help?
Should we start with a bit of bounce?
Gael, can I ask, what brought you aboard the Marley?
For me, the Marley was a respite, a retreat.
A retreat?
Ugh. I've been trying to face my demons more often lately, so I'll try to tell you. I was in hiding from the Inquisition for a while, but as you might imagine, that was difficult given my size.
Fair.
Why would somebody like you hide from a few Inquisition goons?
Strength comes not just from the body, Ifia. The soul has an equal part in it, you know. And when the soul needs mending, the body does too.
And things are better for you now?
Let's say they haven't become any worse. Anyway, the Capitan came to a bar I was taking refuge in.
A stroke of luck, then?
No. I was paying for my room by betting entire pirate crews to arm wrestle me.
She's got a big arm.
As my notoriety grew, I was in danger of being found again by the Inquisition. But the Capitan found me first. He challenged me. If he beat me, I'd join his crew. And if not, he'd still pay me a year's worth of cannon
I'm going to guess you didn't beat
And?
him,
Well,
but she joined anyway.
I'm here, n'est-ce pas?
Oh, maybe you did beat her. Well, wouldn't have expected that. You must have been a strong boy.
Always move forward.
Now, let's speak to Estelle. We've got main quest stuff to worry about.
Ahoy there, Estelle. You know where we're going? Yes. Riddlehold now, bananas later.
You've already got all those nanas, Estelle. Unless they're like wooden ones, to remind everyone that she likes a bit of the old soft fruit. Kablamzo, the door is open. Now what?
The path has opened.
Proceed, navigator.
Exciting.
Always move forward.
Now, we are in a fresh bit of the below. We've got another locked door. Maybe that's going to require the last two crewmates.
I like these odds. Well. Another ominous door. Look at that skull. I'd say it's missing an eye.
An eye. Tell me, do you know where the captain's nickname came from?
Black Eye Mordecai. Always assumed he got that in a brawl.
A brawl, please. It was because he truly had a
Black pearl for an eye?
He claimed that it was once touched by a creature from the deepest below. And if he didn't keep it covered, it would show him the future and drive him mad.
Futures left untold. So that's the final relic. And where's his black eye now?
That is the catch. Most likely, the captain's eye is still in the captain's skull.
Ah, the one Ignatia has, I presume.
Aye, navigator. We must take it from her. We must prepare our move against Ignatia. I have gathered everyone at the map table.
Well, not everyone. We still haven't got John and Pincus, but
Well.
still, let's go and have a look. Oh, shall we have a quick bounce with Quentin while we're here? I like Quentin.
Hey, Quentin.
Shh! You're scaring away the catch.
What kind of fish are you after?
Fish? What would I catch fish for? I'm treasure fishing, of course. At least I would have been if you didn't deem it necessary to interrupt me. So, how do you intend to pay me back?
You know, in my experience, treasure don't bite or shy away. How do you do it?
Well, I could explain all this to you in minute details, but I'll have to ask for a
Never an
legal
opportunity
recompense.
missed to try and get
Which
some
would
cash.
be?
Nothing major, I assure you. Just a small token of appreciation. Your sword, for instance.
No.
Why not?
I can't trade you my sword.
Sure you can. The hilt is golden, and it has a few ornaments that are rather exceptional. Besides, it looks quite uncomfortable, at least from an outsider's perspective.
The sword keeps me tethered. Pull it out and my body becomes unhinged from space-time.
Oh, so that's part of your power. Even more valuable then.
Aye, and that's just if I pull it out. Another cursed tried once, and I still don't know where they ended up. I guess we each have some strange quirk to our souls. At least the Marley's treasure is in competent hands.
Rather, it sits on my competent shoulders, and that's why I'm the only one allowed to spend a single doubloon.
Treasure hunter.
Our arrangement is the subject of constant renegotiation. Part of the fun, eh?
Well, I wish you good luck then, and good hunting.
Much obliged.
Yeah, I'm guessing he fishes
second
by just
thoughts,
putting his skull on the end of his rod, casting it out into the water, and then just seeing if he can pick up some treasure in his jaws and pulling it back up.
Now we're getting
Sounds fun.
somewhere.
Set a course, navigator.
Now, we've got a mission at Dreadvine's Cove still. We've got Yuki's DLC mission. So those are the 2 DLC missions we've got. But we don't appear to have anything else, so what was Marley chatting about? Converse with Marley first. Okay. There we go.
Everyone, Ignatia holds the final key to the captain's riddle. A dangerous mission lies ahead.
Ooh.
We will steal her trophy from the sea fort, Gran Alcazar.
About time we get payback for that ambush.
Clevia, she will not see us coming this time.
What is the key? Is it gold? It's gold, isn't it?
I have a bolt for Ignacia right here. Her judgment is long overdue.
A feast awaits us. Victory is on the menu.
There's something we should not ignore. Ignatia dangled Mordecai's skull before us like a fat purse.
Just luring us into a trap.
She knew we'd need his black eye.
Ample time to prepare a trap, eh? We best tread carefully. I say we split the crew. Have 2 well-balanced teams. One team heads in first to claim the skull. Should things turn sour, the other comes to the rescue.
I think that's agreeable. We will go with your plan. Chart a course to Gran Alcazar as soon as you can. Let's take back what's ours.
So we're not getting back the other crew members just yet. I guess this is the end of Act 2, because I saw there were achieves for Acts 1, 2 and 3. We've completed Act 1 already. This might be Act 2. And then maybe Mordecai's riddle reveals the location of a treasure which we go for in Act 3.
Where to, navigator?
No, it only unlocks 1 more map. We've still got probably 3 more over there. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 9. So that would be 12. And there were badges for visiting 10 islands with a lot of the crew. They would have been assuming that you don't have the DLC maps. So yeah, there'll be 3 more islands still to unlock after this. That's very curious. But before we visit Gran Alcazar, let's go do some DLC today.
Dragon's Dream. So, according to our little stowaway, this island...
Oh! Look, Kuma! There's the island! We found it! Do you know the story of this island, Marley-san? There's a dragon sleeping under the sea. When he dreams of home, he makes a little island.
A gross oversimplification, I'm sure. The place is drenched in soul energy.
Look! There's a little village, and a castle, and a little stone garden.
Ooh, that's pretty.
Yet there are no people, living or dead.
Aye, it's a puzzle, yes? A puzzle that leads to the dragon.
If you say so, stowaway.
Sweet. So, medium, daytime, crew 3, Yuki's got to come. Of course she's got to come. But who comes with her?
My, would you look at that?
Yes, we made it. Kuma, look! Dragons!
I suppose those are more statues than actual dragons.
The real dragon is hiding. We must find out where he's sleeping.
I can't help but notice the fire thralls are here as well.
How did they get here? We took the compass.
That camp wasn't built yesterday. Your Salazar is still 1 step ahead of us.
So let's catch up fast. Now get us there, Aethia-san.
Not many options here. I'll bring us close to the Inquisition camp.
Very well. Looks like a sort of 3-part island. And the middle part appears to be our destination today. So we'll come in at the little garden. Yuki has to come. Is 3 the maximum amount of vigour that we can acquire? Maybe. Either way, we'll bring along a ninja, because Yuki might feel at home with him on board.
At long last.
And yeah, Quentin can get back in the action because he's great.
I cast my treasure.
Now, got some bushes
If
up
there is
ahead.
value, it's mine.
Always a good
Here
start.
we are.
Huh? Oh, the compass. It's pointing to that stone garden near the dragon's head. You're right, Kuma. Let's follow it and keep our eyes open.
I've heard news from...
Now, we've got a few proggies around the map. Could be tricky to deal with them, but we'll do our best. Where to begin?
Caught a memory.
Now, I don't think anyone's really going to notice if we take out that lad.
Golden opportunity.
Well now.
Preparation is key.
Oh,
Some things here move
where are
when
you
I'm
going?
not
No,
watching.
you're just going there. Good.
Skewer the heart. Move like water. Sufficient. A heavy customer.
Yeah, straightforward start.
Yuki here.
Now,
It's a deal.
get your skull back.
Another kind of bait.
Cute. Good man.
I like this one.
So that guy has a patroller come over and say hello to him. Where did that guy go? Oh, he's over there. These two, how do we deal with them?
Diamonds, rubies,
Maybe the same thing.
emeralds.
Yeah. Same sort of trick.
This island.
Quentin to the rescue.
Resist.
My blade is ready.
They all seek my riches.
Leave it to me.
Now we'll do a double ninja ambush.
Let's try. Plays with your legs.
And back in the bush we go.
Watch me, Sensei.
Lovely. Real life Yuki's pops up now as well, just to
Golden.
see how I'm getting on with his namesake.
Ready to fire.
And to just generally stand in my way and be a little troublemaker.
Again.
Now, 2 more.
Ready to serve.
Is anyone going to see footprints if we run across there?
A good starter.
No. But that
The
guy
Corsair is ready.
could
Finders
probably be
keepers.
distracted over here somewhere.
My best piece.
Let's see if that gets his attention when he comes back. No, it's not quite in his range.
Will it yield another kind of bait? I will draw
But that's fine, we'll put it there instead. This should snag his attention. There we go. Yep, you come on over, friend.
Whirling strike.
Yuki can take you out.
Go. Demons.
And then she should be able to take that one out as well.
Did you see that, Kuma? This is fun.
What is having is
Oh.
better than what
But then she went the wrong way around the bloody
The Twilight Corsair returns.
tent to get back. Very well. We'll just do that again. But this time we'll manually make her go the right way. I think you can set waypoints. The game's not
Ready
told
to
us that you
strike.
can,
I'll be fast.
but you could in previous games,
Together
so
now.
maybe you can. What if
Nothing
we hold
personal.
control?
I can do that.
No. What if we hold shift? No, obviously not. Maybe you can't set waypoints anymore.
Careful negotiations. Ready to fire.
Either way,
I thought so.
the Commie and the Prognostica are kind of looking at one another. So, I can't deal with one without dealing with the other, unless we bypass them entirely.
A feast for my blade. It will be done.
Let's see. Over here we've got another commie and an acolyte.
What do we have here?
Oh dear. Never mind, we've got another commie out on the
Negotiate it once more. If
side
there is
there.
value, it's mine.
No reason why we couldn't swim across and shank that dude though, is there? Yeah, I don't think anyone's really watching over here.
Whirling strike. Let's go.
Cool, so that worked out. The commie did notice some of our tracks over there, but they don't move for tracks,
Your
so
power is
all is
amazing.
well.
My blade is ready. Add some spice.
What do you make of this island, Marley?
The air
How did
is
you spot
thick
us there?
with soul-
Let's try again. It's an adventure.
Impatience, I suppose. Oops, I've got Yuki selected still.
Let's try a new recipe. Ryokai!
What do you make of this island, Marley?
The air is thick with soul energy. Whatever created this island, it has ties to the curse.
It's not real. Like a memory of home, or half of one.
If this is a memory, then someone has a strange way of remembering.
Alright, okay, that might work
Real.
if we
Like a
just wait for that
memory of
patrol
home,
to sneak
or
out the way.
half of one.
Alright, so now it should work, yeah?
All to remember, Marley.
A heavy customer.
See, that's a big one.
Good. Now we should probably get
Ooh,
Yuki back
exciting.
over with the crew. Oh, there's a ladder there. If only we had a handy Quentin on the team
For treasure.
to pull it down for us.
Day.
Now, what does that allow us to actually do, though? Does it allow us to get up there anywhere? It doesn't look like it. So yeah, I'm not sure how that ladder actually helps us. But very well, we got it down. That's the main thing.
Oh, caught a memory.
Now, yeah, you've got a good view of everything around there, unfortunately. But you can also be distracted. Can we get in round this way anyhow? I mean, we could get in over there somewhere.
So many tricks.
There's not much cover in this direction.
Right, coming.
But hiding in water is cover, isn't it?
Time for sword work.
What's that?
Okay, the timing's off on that because
Just
of
stay
that
patient.
patrol a bit. I think that
Yuki?
could work. So yeah, that guy's now looking
Wake
over
up,
that way.
Katana-san.
But now that guy's looking. Okay. Let's
Just
abandon
stay
that plan.
patient.
So, how else might we get up? Because we can't get up there very easily, or can we? I mean, we could
Shadow blade.
potentially
A good
use
starter.
that, can't we? Oh no.
Preparing the ingredients.
I was thinking we could throw that up from down below, but it
It
looks
will
as though
be
that wasn't an option.
Toya,
Unless we just need to throw it up closer.
I carry this burden.
Can we throw it there? No.
Preparing the ingredients. 2 in 1.
Yeah. It's a bit unfortunate that that just doesn't allow us to throw it up there. But with a bit of clever timing, we can actually get up there. Good. That guy is watching quite well over there. In this to do a tight little path around that bush. Oh no, they come back. That's good.
In a moment.
Oh, there's an acolyte there. Didn't see that one.
I thought so.
Yeah, maybe we can slowly work our way around.
Very traditional.
Yeah, we can work our way around to here. So we can probably take out that acolyte.
Land of memories.
We'll just wait for these two to circle around.
A single strike. Hesitation is defeat. Raise with your legs.
Good. So, there's a little gap there where we could take out those lads. Although now that we're over here...
I follow the plan.
Yeah, that commie is not quite being spotted. So, we can actually take out this proggy down below as well.
Anything shiny? Will it yield coin?
Sneak over here. No. How might you two...
What is that?
Diamonds,
Who
rubies,
tracks it?
emeralds.
Well, I have better things to do.
Yeah, how do you two get close to the proggy without being spotted?
Who disturbs the dirt around me?
If Quentin rushes in to attack...
Sign your treaty to die.
Well, actually, he doesn't even need to rush in, does he? If Quentin tries to hook that guy, that will get his attention, right? And then Yuki rushes in and stabs him to finish him off. Whilst Toya rushes in to stab that one and pick them up. Will that all work?
Marley.
Let's get these two out of the way.
On my This was a heavy customer.
Yeah, that might have worked.
They all seek my
Quentin,
riches.
That's a good
Yuki,
trick.
get back into hiding, please. Cool, we're all still in hiding, and we can now move more
Yes,
people
a
up
good
here
memory.
without too much trouble.
This is fun.
What do tracks say?
I shall ignore this. Neglect my duty.
Who
Yeah,
disturbs the dirt?
you ignore those
around
tracks,
I
lads.
cannot go.
Sneaky dead.
Now, they come around here, but they don't ever really see behind those boxes. Unless they do on the way back. Yeah, they do on the way back, but that's fine.
Yes, good plan.
Because if we move those two in there, and then we set up the kill, is this going to work out okay?
Can't catch me.
Looks like it.
Did you see that, Kuma?
Any coin?
I never forget.
Yeah, we'll just hide that bod the old-fashioned way
Line and sinker.
with Quentin. Now, yeah, you get over there, Ukes. And
Slice and
yeah,
dice.
park yourself there, Toya.
Good timing.
This should be a straightforward double kill.
Let's go.
I'm here. Raise with your legs.
Corsair is ready.
Good, Kindred down, and now we are getting close to the target.
This one is special.
So,
Ready to start.
possibly time for a bit of bird flute.
A familiar tune.
And that was no mere animal.
Yeah, come and have a look, friend. Oops. I left Quentin in the open.
Look, Kuma, we're back.
It's a treasure. It will be dealt.
Yeah, get in that bush.
Let's try a new recipe. Okay.
And that was no mere animal.
And one more time without stupidity.
Blood and silence. The heart. A heavy customer.
Excellent. Now,
I'll keep it stored.
is anyone else really paying much attention? The commie's coming back and forth. He does come down a fair way, but then he buggers off again, yeah?
Ready, Kuma? The Corsair is hunting.
Yeah, so...
Look. It's a garden.
Oh, there's another commie over there.
Another round?
I didn't see that, lad. The fact there's no cover up here is a bit rough. What are you doing, real Yuki? You being a good boy? Yeah. How does one take them both out without any cover near the proggy? Because we can easily hook it with Quentin from over here somewhere. And then rush in. But then I think we need to take out that guy first, the one at the back. But how do we get there? Oh, wait a minute, there's a ladder over there.
I cast for treasure. If there is
That could be
it's
our way
mine.
up. Quentin saves the day once again.
Fast and sharp.
No, no bushes over
Look.
there though.
It's a garden. Sensei would have liked it here.
What is that? Do a track say? What do
I
we
shall
have?
not.
I can do that.
Who disturbs the dirt around me? Well, I have better things to do.
Yeah. That guy's not going to see anything, is he, when he comes back?
That's a good trick. Thanks for helping.
Yeah, there we go. Problem solved.
Slice the back, stab the neck.
And now that we've done that, we could potentially get over into those bushes. Come on, Ukes. Run fast.
Image.
Ow, ow, ow!
Didn't run fast enough. Very well.
Hunting.
However, maybe that's okay. Although it's not really, is it? Maybe that was a case of execution
Aye.
being less than ideal.
Is it there?
No.
Ow, ow, ow!
Maybe she can make it.
Ow,
Oh, nearly. But the fact that she very nearly made it but didn't makes me think it's not actually doable. So, what if we try something a little more
I'll hold on to what is mine.
reckless?
It
Let's
will
see.
be dealt with.
Let's see. Has Yuki got time to race from over there to kill the proggy?
The rod reaches
Quentin attracts
far.
him. You take out that commie, and then no one's going to set an alarm off immediately, are they? So maybe this will work.
let's do it, Kuma.
Yeah, she's got all the time in the world.
Balanced. Raise
Did you
with
see
your
that,
legs.
Kuma?
And that's the garden cleared.
Oh, did you see that? It's an adventure.
Are you going to examine this garden for us, Ukes?
Little islands in a sea of sand.
Anything about this strike your fancy?
Maybe.
They do look a bit like the
Yes.
islands that we're
Look
on.
at the islands.
They do seem rather nice.
This is the one we're on now.
No, look.
That's
Don't
the left
they
and right
remind you
ones.
of something?
Perhaps, if we adjusted our perspective.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. The garden and the island are the same.
But something is missing from the garden. There are dragons all around us, but the garden has no dragons.
There are certainly
I see.
dragons around. Do
It does make sense in a strange way.
we have to chat
I
with them all?
told you, it's a puzzle.
I believe there's a peculiar dragon statue rather close by.
And that statue wants to be at the garden. Let's help it out.
Let's.
Your power is
Luckily, we've
amazing.
already cleared the way.
Leave it to me.
Come on, dragon statue.
The statue is ours. Now where do we put it?
Oh, I know. It's the leftmost island.
And how would you know?
You're smart, Marley-san. You know.
Is it the shape of the dragon?
No,
Then it is the number of appendages.
Nope.
wrong.
Oh, I see.
It's because it wants to be
It's
here.
the way its peculiar soul energy is drawn to a suspicious lack thereof in the leftmost area of the stone garden.
It's the blue scales, dummy.
What? Why?
Look how shiny blue the little dragon's scales are. And the dragon on the left island loves water.
It does.
Aye, look, it has coral all over it. And it's looking at a little lake.
I cannot refute your logic. I still like my explanation better.
This is fun.
In it goes.
Good spot.
Are we going to have to find 2 more dragons now?
Got it. Blue dragon statue on Water Dragon's island. That was right. Yes? Whoa.
Oh,
Huh?
Any idea what it's saying?
It's speaking Japanese. Challenge. Ring the bell or gong?
Ask for a gong,
Yeah.
and it shall appear.
It's a gong.
Let's go there and ring it.
Let's.
This is fun. Riddles and puzzles, tricks and tests.
I wonder, what would the Inquisition want with this island, if not to destroy it?
They're following him. Salazar. He wants the dragon's wish too.
Rather unusual for a fire thrall to lust after such otherworldly magic.
We can't let him have it. We must be smarter than him.
I'm sure we can be smarter than him. Now, we've got a bush there we can jump into.
We may
Sharks and
return.
birds.
Might take a few quick saves, but we can be smarter than him for sure.
Who disturbs my sacred task?
Yeah, you should come and have a look.
We should have
Whirling
burned
strike.
these weeds.
Well, another dude
Nothing
down.
personal.
Now, that one's going to hear us if we sneak up.
A feast for my blade.
But where are they going to hear it from? They're not going to hear from there, are they? Good. Also, does it matter if they hear? Because they're going to turn around and then they're just going to get shanked.
That was no.
They expect a heavy customer.
Good. So we can work our way down here to get to this island. Can we work our way up anywhere? There's no ladders we can pull down, right? No. If we work our way up here...
I feel the dragon's stare.
Yeah, I don't know if that's as useful. So let's try working our way down. We've got... That acolyte is looking behind this commie. So,
Got a good head in my chest.
Quentin,
Diamonds, rubies, emeralds. Time
We
to get
can-
my head in the game.
drop your skull there. And then that should allow us to kill this guy out of earshot of the commissarius.
Fishing for another memory.
Yeah. Let's see.
This knife will be your another kind of bait.
And it's... The footprints are enough.
Just stay patient.
So, instead, Quentin, pull back your skull for a
Takes
moment.
what's mine. Another
Let's
kind of bait.
have a look at exactly how far this guy comes.
My golden side.
That might be out of range.
I'll trade you for your love. Ready to fight.
No, that's not out of range either. So,
Unleash.
Tight lines.
maybe we need a double kill.
That one wants to be taken.
Because we can walk on these planks without being heard, I think. But then you're also viewing the commissarius, so... We'd need to take out all three.
The Corsair is ready.
Luckily, we've got 3 people.
Sneaky dead.
We can sneak over
I can do
there.
that. This is fun.
Well, can we just take out that guy? Down there. Let's see. Maybe not.
Aye.
So, can we move
You won't
Sawyer
forget this,
in a
yes?
bit closer?
Good taste.
I mean, even if the commie hears us,
Vile noise.
he's not going to come looking. Because he doesn't. Right, we should be alright now. I think. Unless
We may
Sawyer gets spotted.
They can't resist.
Right, so the plan is
I
Quentin
drive a deadly bomb.
stabs that guy.
Will it
Oh.
yield
What is this
corn?
racket?
Abomination.
Time is our ally.
UI got in the way there.
Anything shiny? Nobody takes
Oh.
what's mine. They can't resist.
Right, so yeah, the plan. Quentin,
I'll
stab
trade you
that
for
guy.
your life.
Pick him up. Sawyer, stab that guy and pick him up. Yuki, just stab that guy.
Let's remember.
Let's see how this works out.
Swift soul.
Horrid thing like that.
Raise with your legs. It will be done.
Good sword. Aye, here.
Cool, that works out. We're making progress into the garden. We've got a commie and an acolyte.
What's the prognosticator doing up there?
Investigating energies? Who knows?
It's a deal then.
We can all sneak around there, yeah?
Let them rot.
Yeah, we can all swim. You are too far away to see anything that's happening down here, so that's good.
Oh, cool.
But I don't know if we can
Kindly
rush
shut
them
it and
quickly
let me
enough
do
to
a
stop
task,
them
yeah?
setting off alarms. But then, yeah, you're not even paying attention, are you?
Let's
So,
try
Toya,
a new recipe.
kill that guy and pick him up. Yuki, kill that guy.
A heavy customer.
Blood and snow.
And into the bush we go.
And dice. We may return here.
Now, Toya. Oh, that guy moves, does he? That's cool. In that case, maybe Quentin.
For treasure. My golden side.
And then when that guy comes back, he should be an easy kill.
Can't get used to these strange
Sufficient. Raise with
Yeah.
your legs.
Down he goes.
So many tricks.
An offer, another kind of bait.
Okay, so we've got vines. We can get up there. Where do you look? Well, you look over there, so you're going to see anyone who comes up there. What
Nothing
if?
is real.
I'm here.
Yeah, what if
Not by
we
the
actually
maiden standards,
use?
it ain't.
What a strange place this is.
Yeah.
Ice fields,
What if we actually
village
use
huts.
Toya's
It
ability
really has
for
a
once?
memory of home.
You think it's the dragon? Maybe it remembers a place like this.
Or
Anyone
maybe
hungry?
it's sleeping and we're wandering through its dreams.
That's plausible.
A memory
Now,
for the
you come
mother's
back
home.
and you see the skull.
What's the prognosticator doing?
But then you're going to be out of sight when you walk over to get the skull.
Well now.
Yep. Come into my little trap. 7 cuts.
7 deaths. A heavy
then-
customer.
We'll just toss that down there.
Aye. Raise with
And
your
we'll put it in a
legs.
bush.
Careful negotiation.
Quentin, do you want to retrieve your skull? Yeah, you do.
Ready to fire.
Timeless plunder.
Now, got bushes over there as well. Where does that guy see that might be of use to us? They come over there. And they come back. Do they look out here at any point? Yeah, they do. So if we can get Quentin up there,
Diamonds, rubies,
how would he go about that
emeralds.
without getting spotted by anyone? Like so.
I can smell gold already.
Now if we put his skull there... Oh, we got that lad. That's not the one I was expecting to get. If we wait for that
Sign
acolyte
your
to...
treaty another kind of bait.
Yep, I put that in just the wrong place.
Remember, you have what I want. Another kind of bait.
And then into the bush.
They can't
And then if we plonk it
resist.
there, that should hopefully snag the acolyte when he returns. That's another kill for old Quentin.
No one cheats dead. Another kind of bait. That's a big one.
And then it should be straightforward to just kill that guy.
Are foolproof.
Can we throw him down that well?
It landed a heavy one.
No. Shame. You could have back in Shadow Tactics. There's always tossing people in wells.
Ready, Kuma? Let's do
My
it, Kuma.
galley is the battlefield.
But now we've gained entry to the garden proper. And there's a Eudex. And they're being watched by a commissarius. That's unfortunate. Oh, and there's another commie over there. So maybe we actually bring Yuki back down onto the beach.
Thanks for helping. The
Another
Corsair
down.
strikes again. Yes, good plan.
Cool. So how are we going
You
to deal
won't
with that
forget this,
Udex?
yes?
Let the fire.
Oh, that commie goes back and forth. Okay.
The Corsair is hunting.
So there will be a time when nobody is watching the Udex.
Why must that man be hungry all the time?
Strike fast.
Okay. Yeah, we're going to have to take down those
Let's
two
try again.
on the right first. No, you're not seeing those two though. Right? They're just out of your reach. It's going to be tricky though, because of that guy. We need both of those two commies to be not looking at the same sort of time.
Design.
So, as soon as that guy turns around, perhaps we can try it.
A deal to
I don't think it's going to work, because they are a long way off.
A feast for
But we can try it. I think the alarm's just going to be set off here. Oh yeah, and there's the prognosticator as well. Okay.
Try again.
So how do we deal with those two? With that proggy up there? And there's just so many people all over the place. Maybe that commie is the first to go. Yeah, he's first to
Nothing
go.
personal.
Good.
You won't forget this, yes?
Now that acolyte can be drawn away.
Yes, good plan.
Although there's a custodes there as well. Convenient.
Ready to strike.
But that set the alarm off again, so
Oh, I remember this.
the Udex will notice that very well.
Leave it to me. Swift soul.
Ah, yes.
But we should be able to get rid of this guy
Thanks
without
for
too
helping.
much trouble.
Slice and stack.
We can work our way around this side of the island, maybe.
The statues are
Right, coming.
clean. Yes.
Yeah, there's another Udex over there, though. It's tricky. It's tricky stuff, this island.
A feast for my blade.
I guess it's intended to be done, like, after much of the main mission, so it's more advanced than most. That's what I'm going to tell myself, anyway. I'm not an idiot. It's just that this is an advanced map for clever people.
If there is value, it's mine.
Yeah.
My galley is the battle.
Enough.
Okay, that just doesn't work.
This feels
That was a
so
foolish
weird.
plan to begin with. So how do we take out that commissarius with that acolyte lurking behind? How do we lure that acolyte to somewhere? I mean, maybe that's doable.
A simple method of
Yeah.
Enough. Who dares disturb me?
Now, you bugger off, please, commissarius. Yep, good.
strike.
The right of
Precision.
inquiry.
What is this racket?
The heart. A heavy
Bothers the
custom.
commissarius.
There's no racket.
Vile noise.
We're all good.
I'll keep it stored.
I cannot lose.
Huh, in the
Good strike, Toya-san.
That's some spice. Raise with your legs.
Good. So that's those two out the way. So we are making progress around this side of the island now. Now, Quentin.
Having is better than wanting.
We might need you over
An
here as
offer
well.
I can't refuse.
And then these two.
Oh, caught a memory.
Yeah, just chase after them.
Finders keepers. Right.
And then
Slice and
do a bit of killing.
See you in the afterlife.
And then Quentin, hide some bodies. Don't know if that's thoroughly necessary,
To what's mine.
but maybe we want those two over there. Good.
treasured
No.
memories.
For my blade. I'm going in.
Up here, I feel like that guy's going to be an easy kill now. Although that Udex and that... Let's see, that Acolyte can't quite see over
It
there.
will be done.
I don't think that Kami can
You are
either.
the heart. A taste of death. A heavy customer.
Good. So that's further
I
progress.
never forget.
That Udex though. Oh yeah, they can't quite see, so that's good. But we've got 2 Acolytes. And there's no way of sneaking up behind anyone over here. So what do we do now? Do we get Yuki round here? Although, wait a minute. Yeah, maybe there's a plan. Maybe we need Toya and his bird flute.
Good taste. Follow the noise.
I heard that, you fiend.
Yeah, you come down and have a look.
In a moment.
On the coast.
Oops. Okay, so there's someone over there on the middle island who was watching that. Possibly the Commissarius. Let's see if we can get away with this.
I am the blade.
Maiden.
Hesitate. Raise with your
We can, good. So we're getting there. We're going to have to take out everyone it seems, but we're getting there. I guess we can take out this slab now as well. Once that commie starts moving away.
Skewer the
Oh no, the Udex sees that. Okay.
Unleash.
Where's that Commissarius looking? Yeah. He's looking sufficiently close enough to see us if we go there. But then when he buggers off again... Now. Good.
Ah, a recipe for further strategy. This will suffice.
Alright, so that's that guy out the way. Now when that commie moves again, we can take out the
A
Udex.
fine blend of memory. Blood and silence. Hesitation. A heavy customer.
And we'll just leave them over here. No one's going to see them.
The Mali
symbols.
Right, and now the Udex is gone. We can go back to where I'd planned.
Our objective is clear. One-arm technique. Sufficiently raised.
And that
with
guy
your
can go in a
legs.
bush. Now the alarm Commissarius can go as well.
The heart. A heavy customer.
Good. Toya is earning his money today.
Very sensible, Mali.
Blast these infernal riddles. Where's the interpreter?
Who's next? Maybe that guy. Can anyone see over there? Yeah, the Udex does. But nobody sees over there, except for the Commissarius and occasionally the Acolyte.
They
So
all seek my riches.
that feels like a job for Quentin. What path is this guy going to take
My
to get
head
over there?
is loose.
He's going to come around here.
Why must that man be hungry all the time?
Do I see?
So, what about... Where are you, Toya? I've forgotten where I've left you.
Good taste.
Yeah. So the timing was wrong on that. But also, if Toya is just over here somewhere,
Preparation is
get on that roof, lad.
You know. Quickly.
Nice.
Raise with your legs.
Golden greetings.
And we'll just grab back the skull.
Ready to fight.
So that's another Acolyte down. These two and the Udex are
Maybe
tricky
how
at this
far
point.
This place lies from the design.
Yeah, that Udex oversees the whole of this island. But doesn't quite see these two lads. But that Commissarius does, so... And that guy does definitely see the Udex. Alright, what if we get Toya around here somewhere? I'm wondering if we can get Toya round to the Udex, if he can kill it quickly before anyone notices.
A memory from
Right, so Toya back round this side. Let's see how this works out for us. That Commissarius comes up to where exactly?
Simple.
So yeah, he can't see from there.
An echo caught in solid form.
If we can get Quentin to distract that Commissarius briefly.
Careful negotiations.
Let's see.
Finders keepers, right?
Do we have here?
Yeah, maybe we just... Oh, jeez. I keep getting impatient and moving people
Oh, what's that?
too quickly.
Keepers, right?
What happens if you throw your thing up here? Are they both going to turn around? They are.
This will suffice.
But yeah, the Commissarius doesn't get distracted for long enough, unfortunately. Maybe it's a triple kill.
This one is special.
That commie does see those. He does see everyone.
Yes, good plan.
Let's see. So this is probably not going to work, but we can try it.
Yuki here.
Yuki do the kill there. Quentin do the kill there and get ready to grab. Toya do the kill there and get ready to grab. Is the Prognostica though? Yeah, the Prognostica is also seeing these two, so that ain't going to work. No. What about Yuki's Tanuki?
Ooh, exciting. Come, Kuma.
Yeah, you stand there,
Time to
Kuma.
move.
How good are you at distracting
What have you
Commissarius?
got us into, Brother Salazar?
I feel like you also
He wants
can't
to be
distract
remembered.
Commissarius for long, but maybe you can.
Kuma Parade.
Stay clear of them if you know what's good for you.
It's an adventure.
Balanced to perfection.
Let's see how this goes.
Good
No.
taste.
I won't go there.
The expected
demands I stay.
Okay, that actually kind of works.
Let's try again.
Except that we then got spotted, but... Was that Quentin who got spotted?
What infernal
Wake up,
weed
little
is
trap.
unfolding here?
Oops.
Get ready, Kuma. Let's do it, Kuma.
A feast
No.
for my blade.
No, I'm moving my post. The right demands I stay.
Oh, piss. I pressed the wrong buttons.
Try again.
Right. Let's try that again. I think actually these can be done at the same time, so that distraction can be done at the same time as Toya goes in for the kill. It's just a case of doing it once that Commissarius turns around.
Oh, what's that?
What
It's
infernal
an
weed is
adventure.
unfolding here?
And then...
Perfect. A heavy customer.
Oh, we almost got away with that.
Escape me.
Once more.
Let's adjust the plan just a smidge further.
My chest is off limits.
Don't go for the carry, please, Toya.
So many tricks.
No, you get in the bush.
The expected.
Any coins? Thank you.
Can we... I didn't actually mean to grab you, I meant to grab the corpse, but... Either way, the plan works.
Holy magic.
That was a complicated plan, but it works. So Tanuki, Kuma, saved the day. Now,
Is
do you
it
want
a
to come
puzzle?
back, little Kuma?
Are you sleeping? Come back.
Come on, little man. Good boy. And now, we should be able to approach this island, yes?
Well, no.
No, not that way.
Thank you, Marley.
Doggone.
Will it
Come on,
yield
Yuki.
coin?
Not you two.
Cross
Yuki.
the sea. Swift souls.
Half of my quick save and quick loads are just because I'm pressing the wrong buttons. It's a fiddly UI, but such is life.
There's the gong, and lots of zealots around. What does it say?
It says, ring the gong. But it sounds a little sad.
Maybe ringing the gong will make it happy.
Maybe. Either way, let's murk some dudes.
You'll pay with your demise.
Ow, ow, stop it!
Good.
Sufficient, please.
Everyone's down.
Don't sell me short. Nobody takes what's mine.
And then I don't think we need to hide these bots, but maybe it can't hurt.
Treasure fishing.
Could we have just rung the gong with Quentin?
Rubies, emeralds.
No, it doesn't look like it. Okay, good. Either way, for story purposes, we want Yuki to do it.
My power
Shots and
grows.
bursts. Oh, look, Kuma. It's spewing water.
That's cool.
The little island. It's glowing. Whoa.
What's wrong?
I assume this is the end of this mission and we don't have to do 2 more.
Spinning. Huh? Find my little brothers. Seek my older brother. Tell him your wish. Ah! The compass needle stopped. It's pointing offshore.
Yeah, we're going to have to go somewhere else to
Perhaps
collect
there
the
are
next
other
dragon.
statues out there to be found.
Well, so we'll have to cast our net wider.
But there is a wish at the end. For each of us, yes?
We'll have to take your word for it. Besides you, only the ship cook can speak Japanese.
That's why we brought him
It is
along.
as she said. The dragon did mention a wish.
Be that as it may, you best return to me now. We'll see where this compass leads us next.
Goodbye, Dragon-sama. Say goodbye, Kuma.
Cool. So, that
How long has it been?
took a while. But we've got the job done. Now we just need to open a tear, which we can do quite easily. Toya, you have the honours. And away we go. Bloody hell.
We're coming, Molly-san.
That enemy layout on this little island was a nightmare to figure out. But figuring out we did. Finish a mission with this crewmate on all islands. So Yuki got the Explorer for this, but the other 2 didn't. That's curious. So I guess it doesn't count because it's a DLC mission. Yeah, that feels like we spent longer than 40 minutes on this island. Got the first bit done reasonably smoothly. But then, yeah, that was definitely the toughest mission we've done so far, I think, in terms of figuring out the exact placement of everyone and where we needed to go. Toya, pretty sure, got the most kills. Look at all those Toya kills popping up over there. And then, yeah, that final intricate little bit was tricky, but Kuma saved the day. Yeah, fairly even mix of things. I think everyone did well today. We did set off an alarm at one point, but then we killed them before anything could happen, so all was well. Oh, I just realised I forgot to bring Gael along, so she still hasn't seen any
Come
action.
to the map table, little stowaway. Bring your compass.
Whoops. Oh well. Gael will definitely get a run out on the next mission. And for now, let's finish off Toya's crew sail.
A refined decision. Hello, Gertrude. I just wanted to check in.
Oh, Gael, it's you. How delightful.
No, it's... well, yes. It is me, Gael.
And what bothers you today? You never talk to me unless something ails you.
I apologize, Gertrude.
Oh, don't apologize. When you grow as old as I have, you become accustomed to less and less people relying on you. Thus, I've come to cherish the moments when someone looks to me for guidance. And I would advise you to do the same, my child.
I must again thank you for your wisdom,
Yeah,
Gertrude.
she's clever one, is old Gertrude.
But then, why don't you entertain me with a bit of
God.
poetry, Gael?
Poetry? No, well, I know of one piece. It is very old and has been spoken among my clan for generations. Swallow in the dusk. Spare my little buzzing friends among the flowers.
Haiku.
How beautiful. Thank you, Gael. Now, go and seek pleasure in your usual tasks. Maybe they will find a way to surprise you.
Maybe they will.
The pantry is full and I haven't cooked all day. I must remedy this at once. Move with speed.
Got any favorites?
It's a fish. Surely it's not a student.
Huh? What are you doing here, Sakana?
Sensei, I did it. The mission was a success.
Hold still, Sakana. You are rapidly losing blood. What happened to you?
The mission must remain secret.
I see. There are several pieces of sanctified iron in your flesh. Your only chance of survival is their quick removal.
There is no need, Sensei. The mission succeeded. My purpose is fulfilled.
No, Sakana. Do not confuse your life's purpose with that of your mission. Now hold still and calm your breathing. I will have to remove these shards one by one.
Surely Sakana's going to survive. I mean, if they don't, then that's lunch sorted.
And that is the last one. A couple of days rest and you should fully recover.
The pain, it is lessening. What was that technique you used, Sensei?
That technique was called cooking. It is a humble art I've taught myself over many years at sea.
Cooking? I've never heard of it. Do you think I could learn it, Sensei?
Yeah, we can teach
late
Sakana
sensei used to say,
some other things.
With the mastery of one skill begins the discovery of another. And as you've shown yourself to be a very capable student, I'd be willing to give you a chance. Under one condition.
Which is, Sensei?
Well, you have to pass a small test, of course. If you can obtain a frying pan from Mordecai's cabin,
that should be
I will
fine.
accept you as a student, Sakana.
We need some music on there.
And there we go.
I had a little flute once.
Sakana is going to be a valuable part of the crew, possibly. Much like Selady's parasite friend. I wonder if each mission is going to lead to just a little bit more life here and there on the ship. That would be lovely. But until next time, I think we're done here for now.
Get moving, eh?
So, thanks for watching, friends. And next time we potentially assault Gran Alcazar? No, it wasn't Alcazar. Next time we remember the name of the Inquisitor's Island.